young ladies will be crowned Homecoming Queen 2025, and one of these gentlemen will be named our 2025 Homecoming King in minutes. Please welcome our first maid, Miss Corinne Elise Adams. She is the daughter of Christy Columbell Adams and Andre Lewis Adams. Her father is escorting her tonight. Corinne is a member of the Pride of South Lafourche Marching Tarpon Band, FFB, and the Tarpon Powerlifting Team. She enjoys cooking, going to the gym, and spending time with her family. Her plans are to continue her education at Nichols State, majoring in elementary education. Corinne is escorted by Mr. Joao Arroyo. Joao is the son of Angie and Marcio Arroyo. Joao is a member of the National Honor Society and Tarpon football and basketball teams. He enjoys playing golf, working out, and playing basketball. Joao plans to attend Louisiana Tech to become a mechanical engineer. Court members Miss Corinne Adams and Mr. Joao Arroyo.
The second homecoming maid is Miss Jade Billiot. She is the daughter of Tiffany Jackson Billiot and Gary Billiot. She is being escorted by her father. Jade is a member of the FFA, track team, and a varsity cheerleader. She enjoys tanning, hanging out with her boyfriend, and having sleepovers with the rats. Her plans are to attend Louisiana Tech, majoring in aviation to become a commercial pilot. Jade's escort is Mr. Drew Como. Drew is the son of Mark and Rebecca Como. Drew is a drum major for the Pride of South Lafourche Marching Tarpon Band, a Quiz Bowl member, and a member of Boy Scouts. He enjoys practicing music, theater, and being a member of Winter Guard. His plans include attending the University of Florida to become an aerospace engineer. Senior court members, Ms. Jade Billiot and Mr. Drew Como. Our next homecoming maid is Miss Adler Pauline Bird. Adler is the daughter of Kent and Laney Bird. Adler's father is her escort tonight. Adler is the captain of the Tarpon varsity cheerleaders and secretary of the senior class and Tarpon student council. She enjoys going to the gym with her dad, painting, and playing cards. She plans to attend LSU, majoring in biology to become a neurologist. Adler's escort is Mr. Tucker Donphan. Tucker is the son of Isaac and Sonia Donphan. He is a member of the Tarpon football team, Cajun Crazies, and Young Life. He enjoys hunting, working out, and annoying Miss Punch. He plans to continue his education at Louisiana Tech to become a mechanical engineer. Court members, Miss Adler Bird and Mr. Tucker Donphan. Next is our homecoming maid, Miss Sarah Elizabeth Camus. Sarah is the daughter of Shelley and Ronald Camus, and her father is escorting her tonight. Sarah is the Tarponette captain, a member of the National Honor Society, and a talented and gifted music program. Sarah enjoys playing piano, performing color board, and hanging out with Nancy. Her future plans include continuing her education at ULL to become a psychiatrist. Sarah's escort is Mr. Landon Brett Meathead Dardar. He is the son of Brett and Rainey Dardar and Donald and Marla Cooper. Landon is a member of the Tarpon track team, a 3-year varsity member of the basketball team, and a 4-year varsity starter for the Tarpon football team. He enjoys being active outdoors, mud riding, and spending time with his family cooking and watching sports. After Landon graduates, he plans to continue his education and football career while pursuing a degree in sports management. Court members, Miss Sarah Camus and Mr. Landon Meathead Dardar.
Our next homecoming maid is Miss Marin Castillo. She is the daughter of Carolina Felicia and Hilario Castillo. Marin's father is escorting her tonight. Marin is a member of the Math and Science Club, the National Honor Society, and a drum major for the Pride of South Lafourche Marching Tarpon Band. She enjoys shopping online, playing cards with her friends, and spending time with her family. Marin plans to attend Nichols, majoring in nursing to become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Marin's escort is Mr. Nathan Pecton Dean. Nathan is the son of Lawrence and Holly Dean. Nathan is the president of the National Honor Society and a member of the Pride of South Lafourche Marching Tarpon Band. He enjoys writing music, learning new instruments, and computer programming. Nathan's plans include attending Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, majoring in software engineering. Court members, Miss Marin Castillo and Mr. Nathan Dean. Homecoming maid, Miss Madison Camille Petrea. She is the daughter of Jean-Paul Doucet and Jackie Petrea. Her father is escorting her tonight. Madison is the historian for Student Council, a member of the National Honor Society, and a baritone section leader for the Tarpon Band. She loves spending time with loved ones, going to the beach, and making scrapbooks with her mom. Madison's plans include furthering her education at Nicholls State and Tulane to become the Louisiana Attorney General. Madison's escort is Mr. Russ Anthony Dewey. Russ is the son of Jared and Annie Dewey. He is a member of the Tarpon football team and baseball team, National Honor Society, and 4-H. Russ enjoys fishing, playing baseball, and hanging out with his friends. His plans after graduation are to continue his education and baseball career at a Louisiana university to become an engineer. Court members, Miss Madison Petrea and Mr. Russ Dewey. Our next homecoming maid is Miss Emmy Emord. She is the daughter of Dana and Andy Emord. Her father is escorting her tonight. Emmy is a member of FFA, the National Honor Society, and varsity cheer. She enjoys painting, hanging out with friends, and listening to Taylor Swift. Her future plans are to attend Ole Miss, majoring in forensic chemistry. Emmy's escort is Mr. Joshua Guidry. Joshua is the son of Michaela Guidry and Jamie Othemont. He is the senior class president, member of the Pride of South Lafourche Marching Tarpon Band, and a member of the track and cross-country teams. He enjoys running, hanging out with friends, and going to the beach. He plans to attend Louisiana State University and become a chemical engineer. Court members, Miss Emmy Emard and Mr. Joshua Guidry.
Homecoming maid, Miss Caitlin Maria Luke. She is the daughter of Chad and Jamie Luke. Her father is escorting her tonight. Caitlin is a member of the National Honor Society, senior class office, and varsity volleyball team. Caitlin enjoys sports, volunteering with the LCO volleyball team, and spending time with her family. She plans to attend Nichols State, majoring in biology, to work in pediatric oncology. Caitlin's escort is Mr. Jaden Paul Lee. Jaden is the son of Troy and Nina Lee. He is a member of the National Honor Society, vice president of FFA, and a four-year member of the football team. Jaden likes to watch football, wash his truck, and ride his horses. He plans to pursue a degree in chemical process technology. Court members, Ms. Caitlin Luke and Mr. Jaden Lee. Our next homecoming maid is Miss Claire Marie Rebstock. She is the daughter of Jack and Sherelle Rebstock, and her father is her escort tonight. She is the Tarpon Student Council President, FFA Vice President, and a representative for the National Honor Society. Claire enjoys spending quality time with friends and family and participating in track and basketball. She plans to attend Nicholls State to become a NICU nurse. Claire's escort is Mr. Luke Louvier. Luke is the son of Peter and Bonnie Louvier. Luke is the FFA president and the vice president of student council and senior class. He enjoys fishing, spending time in Grand Isle, and cutting grass for bad-to-the-bone lawn care. His future plans include continuing his education at ULL to become a civil engineer. Court members, Ms. Claire Rebstock and Mr. Luke Louvier. Our next homecoming maid is Miss Evelyn Reyes. She is the daughter of Saul and Roberta Reyes, and her father is escorting her tonight. She is the clarinet section leader in the Tarpon Band and a member of Student Council and National Honor Society. Evelyn enjoys traveling, visiting family in Texas, and hanging out with her friends. Her plans include attending Nicholls State University to become a NICU nurse. Evelyn's escort is Mr. Will John Louvier. He is the son of Amy and Doug Melisson. Will is a 7-year volunteer for the Blue Boot Rodeo, a 2-year member of the National Honor Society, and a member of Tarpon Powerlifting. He enjoys working out, spending time with family and friends, and trying new things. Will's future plans include attending Nicholls State, majoring in health sciences to become a physical therapist. Court members, Miss Evelyn Reyes and Mr. Will Louvier. Our next homecoming maid is Miss Jaylyn Nicole Rodriguez. She is the daughter of Trampus and Tasha Petrie. Her father is escorting her tonight. She is the captain of the varsity cheer team, reporter for the senior class, and a member of the National Honor Society. She enjoys coaching at All-Stars Cheer Academy, seeing animals with Buddy, and playing with her nephews. Her future plans include continuing her education at the University of Southern Mississippi to become a pediatric occupational therapist. Jaylyn's escort is Mr. Terrence Petrie. He is the son of Brooke Ogeron and Trace Petrie. Terrence is a 4-year member of both the basketball and football teams, vice president of senior class, and a member of NHS. He enjoys spending time with his girlfriend, family and friends, and going to Disney and Universal, as well as grinding sport night with the bros. Terrence plans to attend LSU to become an insurance agent. Court members, Ms. Jaylyn Rodriguez and Mr. Terrence Petrie.
Our next homecoming maid is Miss Sarah Naomi Ciano. She is the daughter of Jason and Priscilla Ciano, and Sarah's father is escorting her tonight. She is the senior class reporter and a member of Tarpons by Price and National Honor Society. She enjoys dancing at dance works, shopping with her friends, and spending time with her family and fur baby. Her plans are to attend Nicholls State University, majoring in psychology to become a psychiatrist while also becoming an EMT. Sarah's escort is Mr. Yair Torres Aguilar. Yair is the son of Angelica Aguilar, and Eduardo Torres. He is a 4-year member of the Tarpon football, soccer, and track teams. He enjoys fishing, running, and sleeping. He plans to attend Nicholls State University to become a boat captain. Court members Ms. Sarah Cieno and Mr. Yair Torres Aguilar. Our young escorts for tonight are Miss Allie Pokey, Miss Spencer Pokey, Mr. Elijah Nakan, Mr. Ethan Gotro, and Mr. Carter Esponge. Miss Allie is the 6-year-old daughter of Keegan and Margot Pokey. She attends South Larose Elementary. Allie loves to learn, cheering, she's always flipping, and all things Stitch. Allie wants to be a first-grade teacher just like Miss Erica and Miss Maggie. Miss Spencer is the 7-year-old daughter of Keegan and Margot Pokey. She attends South Larose Elementary. Spencer loves to dance, enjoys 4-wheel riding, and playing with her sister Allie. Spencer wants to be a sea vet while working at the Epcot Aquarium. Mr. Elijah is the 6-year-old son of Trent and Devin Nakan. He attends Holy Rosary Catholic School. Elijah enjoys building Legos, playing soccer, and playing with his younger brother, Augie. Elijah wants to be a monster truck driver when he grows up. Mr. Ethan is the 7-year-old son of Joshua and Tracy Gotro. He attends Galliana Elementary. Ethan plays baseball, rides dirt bikes, and enjoys fishing. Ethan wants to be a workman and make plenty of money when he grows up. Mr. Carter is the 7-year-old son of Cameron and Fallon Esponge. He attends Cutoff Elementary. Carter's hobbies include basketball, travel baseball, Awana, and playing with his siblings Eli and Emmy. Carter wants to be a cop when he grows up. Our junior court members, Miss Allie Pokey, Miss Spencer Pokey, Mr. Elijah Nakan, Mr. Ethan Gotro, and Mr. Carter Esponge.
We would also like to welcome back our 2024 Homecoming King, Reston Guidry, and Queen, Estrella Rivera. She is the daughter of Jose Luis Rivera and Maria Galicia. Estrella is attending Nicholls State University, majoring in Allied Health. Reston is the son of Brian and Amanda Guidry. He is majoring in business management at Southeastern Louisiana University. Welcome back, Reston and Estrella.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of these 12 young ladies is about to be crowned the 2025 Homecoming Queen. Miss Corinne Adams, Miss Jade Gilliott, Miss Adler Berg, Miss Sarah Camus, Miss Marin Castillo, Miss Madison Cottrell, Miss Emmy Emord, Miss Caitlin Luke, Miss Claire Repstock, Miss Evelyn Reyes, Miss Jaylyn Rodriguez, Miss Sarah Cieno. And now the 2025 Homecoming Queen is Miss Emmy Emord. Miss Emmy Emord is being crowned by Miss Allison Chasson, principal of South Lafourche High School. Emmy is the daughter of Andy and Dana Emord. Congratulations, Emmy.
2025 Homecoming King. Mr. Joao Adarugio, Mr. Drew Como, Mr. Tucker Zonta, Mr. Landon Dardar, Mr. Nathan Dean, Mr. Rex Dewey, Mr. Joshua Guidry, Mr. Jaden Lee, Mr. Luke Louvier, Mr. Will Louvier, Mr. Terrence Petrie, Mr. Yair Torres Aguilar. And now, the 2025 Homecoming King is Mr. Terrence Petrie. Crowning Mr. Terrence Petrie is Miss Allison Chasson, principal of South Lafourche High School. Terrence is the son of Brooke Ogeron and Trace Petrie. Congratulations, Terrence. Our 2025 Homecoming King and Queen are Mr. Terrence Petrie and Mrs. Emmy Elard. Congratulations! Parents of the King and Queen, please join us on the track.
This concludes the homecoming activities. Stay tuned. South Lafourche takes on South Terrebonne Gators. Pre-game starts at 6:30.
Are live here at South Lafourche High School. It is homecoming night. We got the South Lafourche Tarpons and the South Terrebonne Gators in a district opening matchup that should be one that should excite the masses. I'm Casey Gisclair, joined by Coach Brian Callais. We should have a very, very good, very, very competitive high school football game tonight between two evenly matched teams. We got the Tarpons, who have won 2 straight games, including a thriller last week against Central Lafourche. We got the Gators, who are unscathed. They're 3-0. They also have survived the 1-point thriller. They defeated CCA in week 2. So 2 battle-tested teams, 2 teams with winning records. Big PowerPoint game, big opportunity for both teams. I think it's very evenly matched. Cannot wait to see how this one shakes out.
Yeah, you said it right. Big PowerPoint game. And look, with the Gators in Division II, this is a huge game because the Tarpons are going to they're going to win more games.
I think so, yeah.
The Gators will also, and the point is, and you said it many times, but Division II is a different animal than Division I. So you pick up a good bit of PowerPoints here, that's going to help your cause in Division II at the end of the season for the playoffs.
No doubt about it. For South Lafourche tonight, they are in the situation where they want to play a little better defense tonight than they did in their previous game against Central Lafourche. Now, to be fair, in weeks 1 and weeks 2, they did play much better defense, and they showed, hey, this is a unit that could make some noise. Last week, they gave up some big plays, had some mistakes, had some busts. Tonight, they're facing a Gator offense that, as you've mentioned on play-by-play throughout the course of the week, very balanced. They could run, they could throw, and they're going to try to do a little deception, some misdirection, some different things. They're trying to get the ball into a lot of different guys' hands, very similar to the Tarpons. Like, it's not one dude you got to key on. They're going to get it to Dupree and Ricks and Smith, and they got a bunch of different dudes to focus on, and they're going to be throwing a lot of eye candy at you as well.
Look, the Gators, they're about 55% run, 55% run, 45% pass. And it's pretty consistent, the different spots on the field where they can be at the 20 to midfield, or from midfield to the red zone. It's pretty much the same. It's a balanced offense, and they do a great job of getting the ball to their playmakers out in space. The receivers do a great job on the perimeter blocking. So the Tarpons are going to have to be on a disciplined defense tonight.
No doubt. For the South Terrebonne side, we talked to Aaron Babin, and I know that maybe it wasn't the best source, even though he is the head coach, but he's not the defensive coordinator. But one of the things that he did say is he said, hey, look, with South Lafourche, one of the biggest challenges we have tonight, we got to line up right. And he said, hey, look, that's 6/10 of the battle against South Lafourche. You've got to line up right. You can't give them any freebies just based on alignment. And he said they're going to run a million different formations. We can't fall in love with who's going where. We got to make sure we're aligned and we're focusing on our basic fundamental principles. And if they do that, they think they can have some success tonight.
Yeah, both sides got to be disciplined on the defensive side. Coach Mike Barber early on play-by-play, he said it perfectly. That this game here is going to have 2 of the better offensive coordinators in the area, and I would even put in the state.
Yeah, look, 2 very good play callers, 2 teams with a lot of explosive playmakers, and it should be a treat for the locals that are in attendance tonight.
And one thing we can look at, when the Gators get in a 3rd and 7 and more, it's 21 passes compared to only 4 runs. Whew. So when it's 3rd and long, 7 and above, they put in the air more often than not. And another thing they do a lot, they like to pull guards and tackles. And when they're pulling, they're pretty much telling you where the ball's going, but you still have to be disciplined on the backside for a counter.
No doubt. Let's thank some of our sponsors for allowing us to be here today. Our injury report and injury timeouts are brought to you by Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, a leader in bringing the latest and best technology to our region. Coin toss tonight will be brought to you by State Bank and Trust Company. Banking you can count on, member FDIC. We'll get to that in just a second. Our starting offensive lineups will be brought to you by Lady of the Sea General Hospital in just a minute. The starting defensive lineups will be brought to you by the Terry L. Hunter III Foundation. Home team first downs will be brought to you by Golden Motors, where price is priority. All kickoffs tonight are brought to you by PMC Insurance, specializing in home, auto, and much more. Scoreboard updates are brought to you by Patriot Marine Services, LLC, providing a full range of maritime transportation, project management, and logistics services. Tackle for Law is brought to you by the Terry L. Hunter III Foundation. Tarpons hope to have a bunch of those tonight. And then the Red Zone tonight is brought to you by Joe's Septic Contractors. Truck is going to go and grab B.J. Young for our pregame coach's interview. I just gave him the thumbs up. Let's see if we could get B.J. squared away. Truck, the floor is yours.
All right, we're ready. Coach B.J. Young, Coach 2-1, going up against pretty good Gator team, 3-0. What's happening?
Yeah, look, we was able to string together 2 wins in a row. Got a team coming in undefeated, district opponent, first district game, a lot on the line. I think you'll see 2 teams tonight who are hungry for a win.
Health-wise, I think we did okay last week, right?
Yeah, everybody's healthy, ready to go. Just a few little, bruises and things like that, which is football. So, yeah, man, our kids are ready to go. They're amped to get out here for homecoming in front of a good crowd and put on a show.
Y'all controlled the clock and kept Central Lafourche away from the offense. You kept the offense on the sideline. That was great clock control, game control.
Yeah, I think it was a good team win, man. When we needed the defense to step up and get a stop, they did. Offensively, we was able to do what we had to do to win the game and did just enough. A win's a win. Made corrections from it Saturday, got better this week, had a really good week of practice, man. Probably the best week we've had so far. So I look forward to the kids coming out and competing hard and doing what they're supposed to do and, hopefully get out with another win.
You had a great extra point kicker, and to me that was the big difference.
Yeah, Wilbur's done a great job all season. Last year was kind of built with the injury bug, and it kind of put him behind the 8 ball. But he had a good off season. The kid kicks a lot of kicks during practices. He's always doing that type of stuff. So he had a good night. He didn't miss one, and that's what ended up winning us the game.
All right. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate Truck's pregame coaches report with B.J. Young. I see him trying to make his way out there to Aaron Babin. I was going to take a break, but I think he's going to try to get Aaron Babin next. So before we take our 3-minute break, we'll try to get the head man at South Terrebonne squared away. B.J. said he's confident, likes his offense coming into this matchup.
I would too. Like the offense.
Hey, Truck's talking to Coach Winstell right now. Coach Babin making some adjustments to his offensive alignment, and I think maybe in just a second we might be able to get him lined up. Let's see. 5 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead and take a 3-minute break. When we get back, we're going to have Aaron Babin, the other half of our coaching carousel tonight. It is the pregame show, homecoming night. We got South Lafourche and South Terrebonne here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network.
Maggie Punch in charge, along with other teachers now that understand that to balance the activities, but it's a game on Friday night. I think this team is going to be focused. I do not think for 1 second that any part of homecoming is going to have them distracted.
Can't wait. It should be a whole lot of fun. We will look forward to watching how this one shakes out. Let's thank some of our sponsors. State Bank and Trust Company, banking you can count on, member FDIC. Regional Homes of Raceland, leading the Southeast in manufactured home excellence. Patriot Marine Services provides a full range of maritime transportation and project management logistics services. Thibodeau Regional Health System, a leader in bringing the latest and best technology to our region. Duck Fab, a leader in quality duck fabrication and custom ducts, exhaust, and wall sheeting installation. Lafourche Parish Fire District number 3, smoke detectors save lives. Install yours today. Stay safe and plan smart. Grand Isle Shipyard, putting people first. Ortho LA, Orthopedic Sports Medicine, offering a wide range of specialty orthopedic services. And Ashley Barrios State Farm, your local State Farm agent.
Just looking at this crowd is tremendous.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge.
This has to be one of the biggest crowds that we've had here in a while. And, I'm looking around at different people. I haven't seen some of these people in years. And you look and like, God, that person got gray.
but not you, though, just them.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. Then he look at me. You got
Let's get our home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady of the Sea General Hospital, Compassion Medicine close to home. Starting at quarterback, Josh Mack. At the running back today, Landon Meathead Dardar. The receivers will be Baby J, Landon Jarvis, Terrence Petrie, and Andravian Hughes. The tight end will be Haven Green. Offensive line, Bo Georges, Darius Allen, Carter Callais, Drake Terrebonne, and Sawyer Wells. And that is your starting 11 for South Lafourche on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, starting defense brought to you by the Terry L. Hunter III Foundation. Defensive end, Braxton Petrie. The nose wide, Gaspard. The end, Ryder Bruce. Mike linebacker, Tucker Dontan. Will linebacker, Isaiah Duncan. Sam linebacker, Tyrese Edwards. The rover, Joao Araujo. The free safety, Air Torres. Strong safety, Rez Due. And the two corners, Jack Castaneda and Jaden Lee. Let's go ahead and catch one more commercial break. And let's make it a 3-minute break. When we get back, Brian's keys to victory. We're about ready to rock and roll here on KLEB.
There's the South Terrebonne Gators. Starting out tonight. Let's make some noise for number 21, Meathead!
And welcome back here to South Lafourche High School. Casey Gisclair here with Coach Brian Callais. Brother, let me ask you, what do the Tarpons have to do to get a win tonight and defend their home field, defend homecoming, all that good stuff? What do they have to do to get a win tonight against South Terrebonne?
First thing on defense, stay disciplined on defense. Read your keys, but just stay disciplined. You can't give up the big play like they've been doing a couple of times. And on offense, just take care of the ball and do what you do, and just stay under control. Stay calm and don't get too emotional.
You think this is a situation, again, as we go to our coin toss brought to you by State Bank and Trust Company in just a second, you think this is a situation where the Tarpons are getting the ball first no matter what? Meaning they'll receive and South Terrebonne will defer?
I would think so. And if I was the Gators, look, Casey, when the Tarpons do their introduction of the starters, I would stay in my end zone, and I wouldn't come out until I'd probably do it in the middle of their warm-ups, just to throw something out, just.
Yeah. I feel what you're selling. Let's go to the coin toss.
And look, if the longer they wait to come out, they might not be able to do the introductions.
I didn't even think of that. Boy, that'd be a troll.
Yeah, I just think any little thing to give you motivation.
Tarpons have a ton of captains today, but the main captains in the front line are number 3, Barack Ogel, number 19, Yair Torres, number 13, Haven Green, and number 10, Jack Castaneda. Let's go down the truck.
Fellas, congratulations on being captains for your teams, okay? If anything gets out of hand with your players on your side and your side, as captains, I expect y'all to take care of them for us, all right? I want a good, clean game, all right? So call a toss. If I drop it, we'll flip it again. Call it an A.
Tails.
It is tails. You won the toss.
Won the ball.
Ooh.
Kick.
All right, South Terrebonne won the toss and wants the ball.
Very interesting. Mixing things up. Do you have some numbers on those Gator captains?
Yes, in a second. Right here, you can.
11, Jaheim Diggs. 7, Breeze Blanchard. 0, Brody Dupre.
And we got one more, but there. What are we doing?
As we have an honorary captain, not exactly sure. Young man is fired up. We'll try to get the last South Terrebonne guy.
Thank you, Mr. Brent Duane.
7 or 5? 5. So that would be Martin. Like I'm looking at your roster like I don't have one right in front of me. Tarpons in their home blue with the gray trim. South Terrebonne in the all whites with the green trim. Let's pause for the opening prayer.
Will lead us in prayer over both teams, our students, fans, and our communities tonight.
Please remove your hats and bow your heads. God, I ask you hold your gracious hands over these teams tonight in this competition. We pray for good sportsmanship and safety for both teams. I pray for those affected by sickness and those in need of recovery from those illnesses. Lord, we thank you for the graduates returning home. We pray that the memories of their time here at South Lafourche would bring joy to their hearts. After the game and the festivities of this weekend, we pray for safe travels back home. We thank you for the honor of being able to come to you in prayer tonight and ask protection over our military service members and first responders both home and abroad. As Scripture says in Isaiah 41:10, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. It is in Christ's name that we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Ms. Sophie. Please remain standing as we honor our American flag. The colors tonight are presented by South Lafourche JRTC Tarpon Battalion Color Guard under the direction of Cadet Sergeant Major Tiberius LeBlanc, Cadet Captain Jared Pike, Cadet Braden Chauvin, Cadet Bobby Lewis. Our national anthem will be performed by the Pride of South Lafourche Marching Tarpon Band, led by Director Randy Chasson. Please sing it loud and sing it proud.
Are you ready, sir?
I am ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's have some fun tonight, man. It's going to be a good ball game.
Buddy Miller and your crew at Bob Bowles, are y'all ready?
I got a feeling they've been ready since last Friday. The Tarpons will be kicking the football. I'm not going to lie to you, Brian. I'm a little surprised that the Gators opted to receive. Maybe saw something on film they feel like they could take advantage of.
Yeah, look, that's good for the Tarpons. They get the ball in the second half to kind of, you know, and with Coach Babin said trying to steal possessions, I guess he wants to get this first one right now.
Then number 4 going back deep, that would be Walker. Number 6 would be Smith. And once the concert ends, we will be able to get rolling.
How times are a-changing.
Serrano has the ball in the teats, kicking from left to right. And homecoming night is underway with a high kick that'll be fielded at the 14-yard line, working up the field. Breaking tackles across the 30, dropped at about the 37-yard line.
That was a good return from the Gators.
They will play a 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. And that's where Breeze Blanchard will lead his troops out onto the field.
Tyrese and Isaiah on the tackle.
See if the Tarpons can stop him here on this first play.
Dupre will be in the backfield with him. It's a gun set. Ball in the right hash. Waiting on the snap. It is a play action. Shooting it down on a little slant. They'll be caught. Tarpons will make a tackle near the first down sticks. That is number 12 on the grab, Isaiah Dupre. So a first down on first down for the Gators. Jaden Lee on the stop.
Nice tackle by Jaden Lee. Ten-yard pickup for the Gators.
It'll be now 1st and 10. Dupree still in the backfield with Blanchard. Ball now on the left hash. Flanking out a man in motion. Throw a little pass to the sideline. The Tarpons are there. That'll be a tackle for a loss. Brought to you by the Terry L. the 103rd Foundation. Rest Dewey got him for a 2-yard loss. They slung it out there to Dupre, and the Tarpons were all over it.
Good job by the Tarpons on that, because a lot of times the Gators, when they have a successful play on one side, they come right back the next play and just go on the opposite side.
So 2nd and 12 coming up. 10:45 to go in the opening quarter. Brody Dupre staying in the gun with Breeze Blanchard. Ball in the right hash. Trips to the right side of the formation. Gets the snap, looking to throw. Shoots it down the sideline, incomplete. It's intended for number 4 out there, I believe. Nope, number 6. Trying to hit Smith, and now they're up against the sticks. 3rd and long, 3rd and 12.
Gators staying pretty much consistent, 3rd and long. Putting the ball up in the air. Let's see if it happens here.
Can the Tarpons get off of the field and get an early defensive stop? Gators at their own 45-yard line. 3rd down and 12 to go. Ball in the right hash. It's the snap. Blanchard will shoot it out into the flats. Dupre makes the grab. He's tackled short of the sticks. So it'll be 4th down and about 5 or so. And decision time coming for Aaron Babin, and there's no decision. They're already punting. They're bringing the punt team out immediately. So it's looking like the Tarpons will get a stop.
That was a nice job on defense from Tyrese Edwards.
You got to watch a fake here.
Yep.
It is a fake. It's a reverse, and there's the stolen possession.
They got it.
Turning the corner, and it is, I don't know. It'll depend on the spot. I don't think he got it.
Late flag. Late flag's coming.
There's a flag on the play.
A late flag thrown into the scrum. It may be a face mask on South Lafourche, which would give them the first down. He did not get it, and it is a personal foul face mask, which will give it to him. That's tough.
And, man, how did he not get there? Great job by the Tarpon defense closing.
So, it'll be 1st and 10. Gators now approaching scoring range. They do steal a possession on the fake. Blanchard back to throw, shoots it down the middle, way overthrown, incomplete. Good coverage. Shot it down the middle. There were a couple Tarpon defenders there.
I didn't catch that number on the punt, fake punt.
It was like a little reverse. I think it was 4 that ended up with it, Walker. .9:25 to go in the opening quarter. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Gators at the Tarpon 28-yard line. Dupree in the backfield. He'll get the carry off tackle, bouncing outside, lowering his shoulder, driving defenders for a first down inside the 15.
He's a load.
So a very strong gain for the Gators. They are in the red zone. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. 9:08 to go.
About a 15-yard gain on that play.
Strong side of the field to the left. Blanchard looks to the sidelines. Play clock down to 8. It's the snap. Blanchard will roll out, shoots it down the middle, caught in the flats, working towards the end zone, tripped up at the 4.
Pass is complete to Dean.
Grab to number 9 there that time. Dean, the big tight end, picked up about 9 yards all the way to the 5. It'll be 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
So a great start to this game offensively for the Gators. The Tarpons thought they had him stopped. A fake punt extends the drive. It's now 2nd and 1. Waiting on the snap. Inside handoff to Dupree. Bounces off tackle, and he's in. So the Gators strike first. They go straight down the field and score. And it is 6-0 South Terrebonne. Great start to the game for the Gators, taking the ball first and going right down the field. And they got a swinging gate set up.
Tarpons are well prepared for this.
The gate will close. Snap is there, kick is up, and it is good. And it is 7-0 South Terrebonne. We'll be back in 1 minute with the Tarpons' first try on offense here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Here's the kick. It's fielded at the 20-yard line. Tarpons working up the field, got a seam. And that'll be tripped up at about the 40-yard line. Baby J gets it started for South Lafourche. And it'll be a 1st and 10 from there. Well, at the 42.
See, Jack Castaneda came off the field, went straight to the bench. Some players are looking at him. There's the trainer. We're going to take a look at him.
1st and 10. Inside handoff to Dordart. Big gain. Boy, he gets 10 on 1st down. And that is a Golden Motors 1st down on 1st down for the Tarpons. And that's a great sign for the Tarpon offensive line getting that kind of a push.
Huge hole on the left side, and Dordart hit that hole pretty quick.
6:40 and counting. Waiting on the snap, ball on the right hash. Petrie in motion. Mack will hand it to Dordart again. Another nice gain, diving across the 45 to the 42. Gain of about 5. 55 for the Gators on the tackle that time. That was Stewart.
Simple right here from the Tarpon offense, going right at the Gators.
Another play or two before we get to the media break. Inside of 7 minutes. 2nd down at about 6. Mack looking to throw down the seam. Got him wide open. Haven Green lowers his shoulder. Hold on to the ball, Haven. That's a Golden Motors 1st down. Big pitch and catch down to the 11-yard line.
Nice route. Good job by Green.
And the Tarpons are knocking on the door into the Joe Septic red zone. Mike Barber said, we think there's going to be some offense tonight. So far, we're looking like a repeat of Central Lafourche in the early stages.
Ball spotted right at the 11.
So the Tarpons do have a 1st down to get. Mack and Dordart in the gun. They hand it to Dordart, and he's going to be stacked up near the line of scrimmage. Good open field tackle by Jaheim Diggs. And that'll bring us to the hydration break. It is 7-0, but the Tarpons are knocking on the door. We'll be back in a minute on KLEB. A 2nd down, Mack will scramble and will look into the end zone. Touchdown! Barack O'Gale. Good pitch and catch, and the Tarpons are on the board. They answer.
What a catch by O'Gale.
So the Tarpons will answer the score with one of their own. And it is 7-6. Extra point drive will be coming up. Snap is there, kick is up, and it's right down the middle. We'll be back in 1 minute. It's 7 apiece here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Tarpons will kick it away. It'll be fielded at the 28-yard line, fair caught.
Catch was called just short of the 30-yard line.
Good job by the Tarpons.
And the Gators will take over there.
Right to the 30.
So 1st and 10 coming up for South Terrebonne.
Here's their stack formation here with the receivers.
Their students have just arrived. They got a little student section that just filed in. There's inside handoff. Quarterback will keep it. Bounce outside, lower his shoulder. Gets a nice gain of about 7. Good first down gain for the Gators.
Nice run.
The ball carrier, the play picks up about 7 yards for the Gators.
And Blanchard, well, he turns up the field.
It'll be 2nd and 3, ball at the 37-yard line. Isaiah Duncan on the tackle.
2nd and 3.
5:22 and counting in the opening quarter. The Gators trying to score again. Tarpons trying to get the first defensive stop of the game either way. Little sweep run to the outside. Tarpons are all over it. Nothing there. They gave it to Ricks. The Tarpons swallowed it up. It's a tackle for a loss brought to you by the Terry L. Hunter III Foundation. Number 16 for South Lafourche, Isaiah Duncan again on the stop. We'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Nice job.
3rd and 5, rather.
Nice job from the Tarpon defense. Got some penetration. Ricks actually did a good job of turning and cutting up the field, but the Tarpons are right there in the right spots.
3rd down and 5 from the 35. Can the Tarpons get off the field? Coach Woods directing traffic. Blanchard at the line of scrimmage making his checks and calls. He's got Dupree in the backfield with him. Rick shuffling around the formation. Now in motion. There's going to be an illegal shift on the Gators. Blanchard is flushed out and he's getting crushed. So it's going to be an illegal shift on the Gators and a sack. The Tarpons will decline that. And the Gators will be punting for real this time.
Yep.
Number 50 for South Lafourche on the sack. Guess who? Braxton Petrie lives in the backfield. Tarpons defense gets the first stop of the game. Gators will be punting it away on 4th and a mile this time.
Big stopper there by the Tarpons. And the Gators
Don't think there's any fake in the cards on this one.
Terrence Pete in the backfield.
Low snap, nearly blocked. Punt gets away. Terrence will catch it at the 45-yard line, and it'll be tripped up there. So the Tarpons have great starting field position. And Brian, Tarpon defense comes up strong.
Look, that was close to being a block. Good job by the Tarpon defense. See if BJ wants to try and get something big right here.
First and 10 for the Tarps, trying to take the lead for the first time tonight. Mack in the gun, ball smack dab in the middle of the field. Inside handoff to Dardar, big surge, driving across the 40, diving near the 35. Gain of about 9.
Second and 1.
And the Tarpons continuing to get a big push.
Just right up the middle. The Tarpons are getting that push, and Dardar just comes right behind him, keeps his feet moving, staying low.
Second down and 1. 3:43 to go in the opening quarter. Mack in the gun, 4 receiver set. Tarpon shuffling everybody to the right side. Another handoff to Dardar. He's got the first down and more, lowering across the 30 to the 26. And Brian, look, it's just easy to call plays when you get 7-8 yards a pop. And that's exactly what Dardar's doing right now. Is another Golden Motors first down for South Lafourche. .317 and ticking. Tarpons trying to take their first lead. This will be an empty set. It's the snap. Mack shoots it down the middle. Caught by Green, and he's down at the 23-yard line. Gain of about 4.
Good pickup for the Tarpons.
Tackle made by Biggs.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Patriot Marine Services. Terrebonne and Hahnville tied 7 apiece in the late stages of the first quarter.
Gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it will. Second down and about 7 here. Mack hands it to Dardar, picking through the line, lowers his shoulder, gets into the red zone, but not a whole lot. Good job by the Gator defense that time. And it'll be third down and about 4.
Dardar made a great cut. Picked up an extra yard or 2. Sure, this is 2-down territory for the Tarpons.
Coach Barber said these guys are so good on third down, and boy, he wasn't lying. It is 3rd and 4, and like Brian said, probably 4-down territory. Trips to the right side. They hand it to Dardar. They only need one play. He's got a first down to the 12. It's a Golden Motors first down on an inside zone to Meathead, and Meathead continues to pick up where he left off last week.
With confidence they have in the run game, when it's a third down, big third down, you just keep running. Tarpons going no huddle.
Tarpons right on the ball. Inside handoff. Meathead will throw it back to Mack. And Mack will dive to about the 9-yard line. So it was an inside carry to Meathead, who then threw it backwards, almost like on a little option to Mack. Maybe they saw something on film that, hey, look, they're pinching in hard, thought they could get a big play. The Gators were all over it, and it was a gain of just 3. BJ going into his bag of tricks. Second and 7. And
nope.
Didn't get him to jump. They tried.
It was close.
Play clock down to 5. Waiting on the snap. 3, 2, 1. They get the snap. Mack will shoot it down to the sideline. Incomplete. Intended for number 1, Terrence Petrie. That was broken up by number 6 of the Gators. That's Smith. Good defensive play.
Yeah, Terrace went up for it. That would have been a remarkable catch.
So third down and 7 for South Lafourche. Dre Hughes is not out there riding the bike. I don't know if he got a little dinged. Oh, he was out there playing defense a little early. 3rd and 7. Strong side of the field to the right side of the formation. Bunched up that way. Side handoff to Dardar, lowers his shoulder inside the 5. He didn't get it, but it'll be 4th and short. The Tarpons do not have to run a play here. This could be the end of the quarter, and Meathead actually just got injured.
4th and 3.
So I think this will entice BJ to wait to the end of the quarter.
And here comes Hughes.
Yeah, Hughes coming in on offense now. Tarpons do not have to run a play. There's a 2-second difference on the plus side. Hughes is coming into the game.
They're going with a hard count right here to try and draw him off.
4th and 3 from the 5-yard line. They didn't offer. They don't have to run a play again. Clock down to 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the quarter. So South Lafourche tries a hard count. Now we'll see what they do in 4th down. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. A field goal here.
All right.
It is going to be a 23-yard field goal for Serrano. South Terrebonne attempted some shenanigans earlier. Will the Tarpons try something here?
Whistle.
The chains were not reset.
The chains are not, but that down marker is.
Oh, yeah. We got one guy on the chains that's ready to go at all times.
It's been set for a while. Waiting on these other people.
I think you'll have an extra 20 in your envelope a couple Fridays from now. Serrano certainly has the leg to make this kick. Can the Tarpons get the operations? The Gators have blocked a field goal this season. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. So South Lafourche adds to their lead. It's 10-7. Let's go ahead and take the break with them, even though we're just out of a break. It's 10-7. Tarpons will be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Serrano has it on a tee, right to left, bombs away. Oh, low onside kick that is fielded by the Gators. I don't know if he missed that one or if that was designed, but it was a little bit of a shoo-shoo that was fielded at the 41-yard line by number 33, Domang of the Gators. Don't know if they meant to do that.
No, I don't believe. I think they missed. He just missed, kicked the ball.
So the ball will be at the 42-yard line. And the Gators will play a 1st and 10. South Lafourche created some negative plays on the last drive. See if their defense could do the same here. We're just underway in the second quarter, 11:55 to go. Dupree with Blanchard. Blanchard waiting on the snap. It will be a little slant. Oh, boy, pulled out of the air. The receiver's down. He's got to be down once that helmet comes off. That is a very nice grab by number 6, Smith. Gain of 12 on the reception. They actually gained about 15, but the play is dead whenever the helmet comes off.
Blanchard, Dupree threw, Blanchard out there threw a bullet, huh?
I thought, honestly, Brian, I thought it was going to hit off his fingertips and be intercepted. That one was hot, and there were some Tarpons behind him. I think they just reset the chains for no reason. I think this is going to be 2nd and 1. But right when that helmet comes off, the play's over. Remember what you told me in the pregame, Brian?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, and the Gators just committed a false start penalty, and no one saw it. No one's even looking.
The referees having tea over there on the sideline.
Yeah, you were on that one, 100%, sir. 2nd and 1.
So that was a 9-yard gain.
Yep. Blanchard and Dupree. Waiting on the snap. Inside handoff to Dupree. Driving. I think he might have the 1st down. Yeah, he does.
Picked up 1.
Yep, needed a yard, got a yard. But a good job by the middle of the Tarpon defense that time. And they are now to the plus 46.
We go back and look at that first pass play. They mismarked that ball.
Well, they missed an obvious false start also, but I was told that by an official not to complain about the officials, so I won't, at least for now. 1st and 10.
Stating a fact right there.
Blanchard waiting on the snap. Inside handoff to Dupree, bouncing outside, lowers his shoulder, delivers the boom. The Tarpon defender picks up about 8, down to about the 38-yard line. You know, this one, you hate to oversimplify a game that's so young, but it feels like this one's pretty simple. If the Gators stay ahead of the chains, they're in good shape. If not, they might be cooked. The Tarpons got them against the chains once.
Yeah, look, it was a nice run. When he cut to the outside, he had blocking on the outside also.
2nd and 2. Ball on the left hash. Inside handoff, nothing. That's a tackle for a loss brought to you by the Terry L. Hunter III Foundation on the carry to Ricks.
Number 12,
Joao Arujo on the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Look, they like to move Ricks all around that formation and try and get him the ball in different ways. That time the Tarpons were right on top of that one.
3rd down and 3. Ball at the 39-yard line. The Gators trying to pick up a 1st down. They got Brody Dupree in the backfield with Breeze Blanchard. South was trying to get a defensive push. Man in motion is Ricks. Blanchard will keep it. Lowers his shoulder. He didn't get it.
No.
He did gain yards, but he needed 3. He got 1. So it's going to be 4th down. Yair Torres on the tackle. And now it is 4th and 2. The Gators are quickly on the ball. Huge play here. The Tarpons have got to stop.
They're going to hard count.
4th and 2. Tarpons don't offer at the 1st. There's 18 seconds on the play clock. Still some time. Blanchard making some checks. 10 seconds on the play clock. There he snaps it. Blanchard rolls out, throws it to the flats, and it's dropped. And the Tarpons get a stop. They tried to hit Trinity Dean. There was nothing but green grass and opportunity for Dean, and he didn't make the catch. The Tarpons turn it over on downs. Boy, that's a tough one for South Terrebonne right there.
Great call by Coach Babin. Had his guy open. He just tried to run before he caught the ball, and good job by the Tarpon defense getting off the field once again.
2nd time this game, South Lafourche gets a big stop, this one with 9:04. Now a reminder, in a 10-7 South Lafourche game. The Tarpons did not get the ball first for the first time this season, so they are sitting on a possession. Dre Hughes will be in the backfield. No Meathead this time. Meathead is a little dinged in the last possession. See if the Tarpons could generate a running game without him. Inside handoff to Hughes. Big burst, lowers his shoulder, gains about 9. Pick up about 8, actually. Got it to the 46-yard line, and look, that's the thing, Brian. Yeah, Meathead's an incredible player, but guess what? 11 and 2 could tote that rock as well.
Yeah, next guy up in this offense, and just, again, when you have an offensive line like the Tarpons have, you're going to get these plays.
8:38 and counting in the opening half. Tarpons up 10-7. Mack in the gun, ball in the right hash, in the shotgun. Hands it to Hughes. Hughes with a big gain. Tries to bounce outside, look out. 40, 35, slung down at about the 36-yard line. Dre Hughes on the first down run. And with every one of those runs, Meathead could kind of relax a little on the sideline and take his time getting back out there.
Nice run by Hughes, about a 20-yard pickup.
Hughes will not have the Dardar power, but he's got some breakaway speed for sure. It's 1st and 10, and we've got a timeout by South Terrebonne.
Oh, injury.
Oh, injury timeout. One of their DBs is down cramping. That injury timeout is brought to you by Thibodaux Regional. We certainly hope that young man is okay. Tell you, Brian, it is a little bit of a toasty night. It's muggy. It's not hot per se, but it is muggy. A lot of humidity.
Yeah, and again, just looking at this crowd with the Cutoff Youth Center Fair this weekend and tonight, to have a huge crowd like this is just
very impressive.
Yes, it is very impressive. Gators traveled well also.
It's number 2 for the Gators, Matthew Bourgeois, who is the injured party. We certainly hope he's okay. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Brian, I'm looking. I don't even see Meathead on the sidelines. Do you see him out there?
I'll check.
Ball's on the left hash at the 36-yard line. Mack and Hughes. Give it to Dre. Gets leveled, but he falls forward across the 35. Boy, he really took a lick there.
2nd and 8.
Nice second effort from Hughes. Had a no gain, picked up 2.
7:30 and counting. Another handful of plays before we get to the hydration break. It is 2nd and 8 for South Lafourche. Ball at the plus 34. Ball on the left hash. Strong side of the field to the right. A couple receivers that way. Mack will get the snap. Under pressure, steps up, looks to run, and will dive.
He's down.
And he loses the football, but he is ruled down. He gets to the 31. Gain of about 3. Ryan, you said earlier today that they've got, actually, I'm marking back to the 32, gain of 2. But you said earlier today they got to make him uncomfortable there. That was not a clean pocket. But a good job getting something out of it.
Yeah, he tucked it early enough to pick up a couple on that play.
3rd and 5, 6:40 and counting in the opening half. Tarpons have a 4-receiver set, and we have a timeout by South Terrebonne. So the Gators will call a defensive timeout to try to get organized. We're ahead, you said, Brian?
Yeah, we'll keep it here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it here. What do you think BJ is going to be looking at here? We have not seen one get a touch. On 3rd down, obviously that's pretty good option. We have not seen 11 get a touch.
And look, that's fine. You're going to have some games. Just don't force it. Don't force it to them if it's not there. And Tarpons do a good job of that. And Casey, right here, why not go right back up the middle with Hughes?
Tell you what, it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. I do see Dardar, by the way, sitting on the defensive bench down there.
Yeah.
3rd and 5 for South Lafourche at the 32-yard line. They've got to get to the 27-yard line. It is Baby J in the backfield. 4-receiver set. Mack will look to throw. He's under pressure. It's a screen, and he overshot Jarvis, and it'll be a legal man downfield anyway. So now it'll be a situation of what does South Terrebonne want to do. This Jarvis was not behind the line of scrimmage, and there were linemen blocking way down the field. So that'll be a legal man down. Oh,
they're going to wave it off.
Well, I thought Jarvis was behind or across the line of scrimmage. It really doesn't matter. They would have probably declined it anyway. But it is now 4th down.
3rd and 6.
And really about 6 yards here.
4th and 6.
Hard count coming up.
And they got a little closer with the hard count. Yep. Oh, my. What more do they have to do? They moved. They didn't get the whistle.
But you got to cross the line, and they backed up enough.
Okay. Mack waiting on the snap. He's got it. Straight drop. Shoots it down the seam, and it's incomplete. Oh, late flag, and that's a hold, and that's a Golden Motors first down. Brock Ogell was being held coming out of his break, and I think the Tarpons are going to get either a hold or a pass interference here. The flag is pass interference on the defense. Golden Motors first down. Tarpons catch a big break there. There was a lot of contact, but boy, I got to tell you, the one that's going to drive Aaron Babin crazy is they had 2 defenders there. There didn't need to be a lot of contact there.
Yeah, and the ball was overthrown high. Tarpons catch a break here.
Now in the Joe Septic red zone. Meathead's got that shoe off. Ice bag on the ankle. I think he got rolled up. I don't know that we'll see him again today.
Official timeout.
And we have an official timeout for the hydration break.
Yep.
I don't trust this, but it's not 6 minutes on the clock. I'm not going to take it, but I don't trust that this will be a 1-minute break. Although we've said for years it would make sense to do it like this. Brian Tarpons just kind of caught a break here. Let's see if they could turn it into something on the board.
Yeah, look, you got to get breaks. You know, the ball has to bounce your way sometimes, and if the Tarpons can put a touchdown on the board here, they could be sitting pretty good early in this, or late in the first half.
Look, and we have told you this, they are getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Now, we've still got a long way to go until halftime. Now, I'll say this, though. One thing that we have talked about with the Tarpons, if there is a bugaboo in this offense, it has been red zone offense. They got stopped at the 5-yard line earlier today, had to settle for a field goal. Can they drive this thing into the end zone? Meathead on the shelf. Hughes in the backfield. Trips to the left side of the formation. Mack will hand it to Hughes, dancing around the line of scrimmage, dives forward near the 12. Gain of about 5, maybe 6, to be honest with you. Nice gain for Hughes.
Yeah, look, Hughes is quick. Hitting that hole. He has good vision also.
But Brian, you finally got your wish, dude. We took the hydration break at 6:22 at a natural stoppage of play, which I think is the right thing to do. 2nd and 4. Hughes in motion. Mack will hand it to Jarvis. Jarvis spinning around inside the 10. Did not get the first down, but got really close. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Nice run from Jarvis.
2 yards. 3rd and 1.
5:27 and counting. 3rd down and 1 yard.
I think 6 right here.
Let's see. Waiting on the snap. Handed to Hughes, driving, lowers his shoulder, and he's tackled at the 3, but it is a Golden Motors first down. And you know what I think is starting to happen? Drake hadn't got a whole lot of touches first couple of weeks, but you could start to see he's starting to feel it a little bit right now. And I would give the football to number 2 again right here.
And look, great job by that offensive line, man. They're just giving him holes to run, and he's so quick.
4:45 and counting. Tarpon's trying to whittle this clock down. Ball at the 4. First and goal from the Joe Septic red zone. Ball right in the middle of the field. Jarvis in motion. They hand it to Hughes, bouncing outside. He's in! Oh, they're going to mark him short. I don't know how he didn't score. He's asking the official the same thing, but he is just short. It'll be 2nd and inches. My apologies on the false alarm. I thought for sure he scored.
He tried to kick it out to the outside, and when he turned upfield,
ball never crossed.
No, but it was close. It was very close.
Inside of 4 minutes in a drive that the Tarpons are just kind of lowering the sledgehammer on them. Just run, run, run.
Look, officials have the best angle down there. I think Coach Young is going to let it run down and call a timeout.
Play clock down to 8. BJ will call a timeout when it gets to 1. Let's take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute. The Tarpons trying to punch it in. We'll be back on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Welcome back. It'll be 2nd and goal from inside the 1-yard line. I tell you this, the Tarpons have had some issues going under center this year with fumbled snaps and all sorts of things. And it looks like this is going to be Dre Hughes and Mack in the gun. Inside the 1-yard line, the receivers on the right side of the formation. They hand it to Hughes. He's leveled and dropped for a loss. 51 on the tackle, Trevon Lewis. And he's brought back to the 3. And again, we say if there is a problem with this Tarpon offense, it's the fact that they do have a hard time on this condensed field. I think the Tarpons are about to throw this ball in. Trips to the left side of the formation, Mack and Hughes. The snap, Mack looking to throw, shoots it to the flats, and Dre's in for a Tarpon touchdown. Dre Day, baby. 16-7, they hit him in the flats, and that's an easy one for South Lafourche. Everybody in the stadium was thinking another run. BJ Young and his offense were thinking something different. It's 16-7.
Good job by the Tarpons getting the ball, just marching down the field. Again, mixing up the run and the pass.
Serrano waiting on the extra point. Snap is a little high, but it gets down. Kick is right down the middle. And it's 17-7. We'll be back in 1 minute with South Terrebonne's attempt to answer. 2:52 to go. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. what? That's a pretty good kick if you could get him to fair catch it from there. Get enough air under it. And, Brian, we were talking about this during the commercial. The Gators have 2:52. They got to score because the Tarpons are getting the first possession of the third. You don't want to be down 2 scores and down a possession going into the second half.
Yeah, especially if you don't get the ball first. This is big here for the Gators. Whatever you do, you can't give the Tarpons the ball back.
And that's a great point, too. Trips to the left side of the formation. That is the strong side of the field. Blanchard with Dupree. Ricks flanked out. It's the snap. Blanchard looking to throw. Shoots it to the sidelines. It's dropped. It wouldn't have been a big gain. It was kind of at the feet of Ricks, and they had a defensive back, Jaden Lee, right in his hip pocket, but it did fall incomplete.
That ball had to travel a long way, and it just kind of died on the way to Ricks.
And now it becomes that danger zone, another incompletion, and then the Tarpons are saying, hey, wait a minute, we could get the football back. 2nd and 10, trips to the right side of the formation. Blanchard, straight drop, under some pressure, throws it as far as he can down the field. Caught by Ricks, driving to the 20-yard line. That's a huge gain down to the 18. Wasn't terrible coverage by the Tarpons, but a beautiful pitch and catch, and South Terrebonne's in business. So from the 27 to the 18, so you figure that's 23 plus 32.
About 55.
Yep.
Who called that one?
I have Ricks. First and 10. Blanchard looking to throw, steps up, now looking to run, and he will be drugged down at about the 14-yard line, gain of about 4 or 5. Clock continues to run, 2:26 and counting. Can the Tarpon defense come up big and get a stop? It'll be 2nd and 6 here, 2:13 to go. Tucker Downtown the stop on the last play, slinging down Blanchard. Strong side of the field to the right. The Gators have Dupree and now Ricks that way in the gun. Blanchard shoots it to the sidelines, caught but dropped right away. Really not much of a gain.
His shoulder.
Yeah, the young man on the tackle just holding on to that shoulder. That's Jaden Lee, and also the guy who caught the pass, Jure Ricks. Injury timeout brought to you by Thibodeau Regional. And, Brian, I tell you what, man, like we did have a head-on collision there. If that ball has a little more air under it, it could be going 6 the other way because Lee almost was able to get in front of the receiver. So the Gators have to be careful throwing them little sideline routes.
So you're going to give them a yard on that?
1:42 and counting. Everybody's okay. It's 3rd and about 5. The Gators got to get to the 8-yard line. They are running some clock because they don't want to give the Tarpons the ball back. 90 seconds to go in the half. Trips to the left side of the formation.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Coach Aaron Babin. We'll keep it here. We're almost against halftime, and we're well ahead of schedule. Just feels like this is a big moment in this football game right here, one way or another.
Well, if the Gators can run a little bit more clock, they're trying to score, obviously, but if they can head into the locker room down 17-14.
Huge.
I think that's huge for them, but the Tarpons should have confidence, too, that they're up by 3.
And look, man, Coach Woods and his defense not giving up a tremendous amount of big plays tonight. They're keeping the ball in front, doing a better job than they did last week of that. So we'll see if that could continue.
Big 3rd down play right here. You figure, well, I mean,
could they kick a field goal?
They may, but
I don't know the faith they have in the kicker. This would not be an extremely long one. It would make it a 1-score game.
It's hard to beat the Tarpons kicking field goals. So we'll see. Big play here for the Tarps.
They have 2 receivers to the left. One to the right. Tight end also on the right side of the formation. It's 3rd and 5. Blanchard gets the snap. Looking to throw under pressure. He's dropped. Joao Araujo got him to the turf. And that's a loss of 2. Back to the 14-yard line. And now it's going to be 4th down and about 7 or 8. Clock continuing to run. 1:06 and counting.
All right, Tarpon.
Mike Woods and his defense are ready to roar. 50 seconds and counting. They are just grinding this thing down. Will they call their final timeout? I think they will. There it is. So Babin will call his final timeout with 37 seconds to go. But, Brian, this brings up a whole nother onion to unpeel. What if they get the first down, get tackled in bounds? Then you got to start worrying about the clock a little bit.
But I think they're going to go field goal here.
So we'll see. Brian thinks a field goal might be coming.
If this was their last time out. It doesn't look like it, though. It looks like they're talking. They may be going for it.
It is going to be a 4th down and long. And I say long. It's 4th and medium, 4th and 7. 4th and longer than it was before the sack for sure. Araujo got his hands on him.
And if you look, if you want to kick, the ball's right in the middle of the field. So the angle's going to have nothing to do, shouldn't have anything to do with it. But
It's like a long extra point.
Could be long.
Tell you what, if the Tarpons going to stop here, Mike Woods is going to go crazy. We'll find out together.
Gators look to be going for it.
Do they try to draw him off sides? 4th and 7. 35 seconds to go. Blanchard in a 4-receiver set. Gets the snap. Under pressure. And he's down. He flips it off on the last second, and it's incomplete. The Tarpons got to stop. Number 44 was all over it, Tucker Dantin. And a late flag comes in. If that's 15 on South Terrebonne, it could change some things. This is after the play. It's Tarpon football no matter what. But a late flag comes in. And if this is 15 yards on South Terrebonne, the Tarpons will get this ball at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he threw it on the Gator sideline.
So unsportsmanlike conduct on South Lafourche. And they'll walk it back. I mean, that's okay. The Tarpons are going to just take a knee now. They're okay with that. But this was certainly after the play was over. So the Tarpons will have possession. They just now will not have very good field position. It's probably going to just be taking knee time. What a job by the Tarpon defense, getting some pressure on Blanchard, slinging him to the turf.
Yeah, Tarpons will be backed up, but just you can just take a knee here and go to halftime.
Oh, yeah, look, now, I think at the 15 they were going to take a knee, much less now at the 7. The Gators are out of timeouts. You just literally got to get one snap off here. And then you'll be getting the football to start the third quarter. And I think that's exactly what we're going to see from South Lafourche. Now, under center snaps have been an issue this year. Let's see if they could get this clean. The white hat will go and tell everyone to not play, which I hate on a kneel down. And there is the kneel down, and that will bring us to the end of the first half. So, South Lafourche gets a big stop. They lead 17-7 as we go to the lockers. Brian and I will begin our halftime report when we get back in 3 minutes here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Let's go ahead and thank some of our sponsors for allowing us to be here today. We stopped on the sheet the last time with Terrio Dewey and Terrio, so we'll pick up with Joe Septic Contractors. On call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for all your fencing and septic needs. Maritime Safety Solutions, providing service to the marine industry and a variety of fire safety equipment. The Terry L. Hunter III Foundation, helping to spread suicide prevention awareness. Lady of the Sea General Hospital, compassionate medicine close to home. Golden Motors, where price is priority. Galliano Fresh Market, serving you since 1976. The Blue Boot Foundation, driving awareness to childhood drowning, make a difference. And Henry Lafont, the Lafourche Parish School Board member, District number 7. Both teams are back out on the field, getting loose, getting a little stretch. And we are almost ready for the second half here in Memorial Stadium at South Lafourche High School.
And just a few first half thoughts that I'm impressed with the Gators.
I got to go let Coach Barba into the box. He said he's locked out. Yep. 1 second.
All right. Yeah, impressed with the Gators tonight. They came out, took the opening kickoff, and marched down the field and went up 7-0. But the Tarpons, they do what they do on offense. They move the ball, long possessions, some good third down conversions, and they kicked that field goal. They up 17-7 at the half.
Well-played game. Not a whole bunch of penalties, but it's a pretty well-played game so far here in Memorial Stadium.
The Gator coaching staff was just locked out. Oh, no, I don't think anyone is. I don't think anyone is.
Keep playing football. I mean, I don't get it.
Be rocking and rolling in just a second. We're at that awkward time where both teams are ready for halftime to be over. But we have that little 3-minute grace period. Brian, you're an attention to detail guy. By now, you would have added 3 minutes to your halftime routine, right? Like, you wouldn't have come out this early. Like, both teams fall for it every week. At some point, you got to just change your halftime routine, right?
And look, the referees go to the end zones and they talk to the coaches, any questions, this and that. And sometimes they're going to tell you, look, at 3 minutes, I want you in the box.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, but yeah, if not, I mean, way too early you come out. But I think a lot of times officials want it.
Brian said there could maybe be some shenanigans on this kick. We will find out together. South Terrebonne has attempted a fake punt successfully earlier to us. They successfully via a penalty.
Yeah, Tarpons had it stopped by a yard.
Braxton LeComp is the kicker. He's kicking left to right. The Tarpons are standing in attention at the 47-yard line, which is 13 yards off of the line of scrimmage. Plenty of room to come up and make a play if need be. And we will wait for every single last second of that clock to drain down. And now we will reset the clock, and we're ready to go.
I'd like to know what the officials tell the kicker. They always, at every level,
yeah.
They give them the ball and they point. It's a kick it this way. I mean,
like there's no other option, right, boss?
Yeah, they must be telling them to watch the white hat for the ready-to-play whistle.
Here we are, rocking and rolling, and it is a deep kick. That'll be fielded by Hughes at the 15-yard line. Dre's got some speed now. Across the 30, trying to get outside, and it'll be tripped up at the 30. Tarpons will take over there, number 6 on the tackle, Smith.
Ooh, that was a nice tackle by Smith.
Very dangerous because if Hughes breaks outside, he may still be running to Burger King. Tarpons will have a 1st and 10.
Oh, Hughes, if on your way back, get us a drink.
Brian mentioned Dardar has a little wrap on that injured ankle. Looks to be the left ankle, but he is back out there. And I think they'll be testing that out right here on this first down play. Petrie in motion, strong side of the field to the right, in the gun. Mack will be looking to throw. Shoots it to the sidelines. Caught. That is about a 18-yard pitch and catch. to Mr. Homecoming King, Terrence Petrie. It's a Golden Motors first down. Just a one-on-one. Terrence went up and made a play.
Terrence does such a great job of not letting the defender know that the ball's coming their way. He just looks it in and just very calmly catches it.
So that's one heck of a start to the half. 11:46 to go with a stopped clock as Terrence went out of bounds. Ball right near midfield, now on the right hash. Baby J in the backfield with Meathead. They will hand it to Dardar. Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Driving, Golden Motors first down across the 40. And I apologize, that was actually Baby J on the carry. Said it was Dardar, it was actually Jarvis. So a little eye candy that time.
Meathead's in the game. He's a little limp.
Maybe a little decoy mode. Ball's at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Haven Green in motion. Strong side of the field to the left. Now they'll give it to Dardar. Oh, he still looks okay to me. Driving, lowers his shoulder, gets about 10. Or gain of about 9. Dropped at the 30. And we have an injured South Terrebonne Gator.
Look, if you try and tackle Dardar up high, it's
good
just
luck.
not going to happen.
So an injured Gator, that's not what we want to see.
We have a listening group listening in. They call themselves the Fun Finder Group. They listening in.
Some regular listeners.
Yes,
I like them.
Yes, sir. Every Friday night.
Where are they at in the world?
Well, I don't think they're camping this weekend. I don't
right.
think. Got the whale doing some mic checks.
There's a whale?
Yeah.
Sounds like I would like these people.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, the problem is Brian never invites me to go camping. So.
All right, we got a half-and-half winner.
Well, I'm waiting for the whale to invite me, but.
All right. So you're waiting on an invite. That's the problem.
Then I'll get you.
The injured Gator is 37, I believe. That is Braxton LeComp.
Well, you know, you have some officials that are that kind of retired, but their eyesight's still there.
Yeah.
You got some texting in that the goalpost is crooked. The south goalpost.
And you know what? That's the goalpost that Bo George's Denton dunked last year. The one he dunked is still upright. 2nd and 1 for the Tarpons. They're hoping to go to that crooked goalpost in just a second. 10:58 and counting in the third. First possession of the third. Baby J in motion. They hand it to Dardar. Bouncing outside, now cutting back in. He's got a Golden Motors first down. Gain of about 3. Not a huge gain, but he didn't need it to be. Aiden Jones on the tackle for the Gators.
All right, do we have a winner for the half-and-half? All right, good. Take your time.
Tarpons are eyeballing a 3-score lead. If they could get 7 here, that's exactly what it would be.
Remember I told you I had a group listening from Alaska. They're still there listening in, coming home tomorrow. Safe travels.
Absolutely. Bring some of that cold with you. Tarpons shuffling the formation. Green and Petrie. Waiting on the 1st and 10 snap. Gators bringing a blitz. Mack. Throw it down the middle. Wide open. Chubby T to the house. Mr. Homecoming King on homecoming. Down the middle. 28-yard pitch and catch. And the Tarpons are an extra point away from a 3-score lead. He gets a little ride from his cousin Sawyer Wells. That's the tradition here down the bayou. Right down the seam. Mack hit him in stride. The Tarpon offense juiced up right now. And they're an extra point away from going up 17.
Good drive by the Tarpons. Terrence wide open. Good route, good catch, good finish.
The snap is there. The kick is up, and it is right down Broadway, and the Tarpons are up 3 scores. It's 24-7. We'll be back in 1 minute with the Gators' first stab at it here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. So the Gators will have good starting field position at about the 42-yard line. As Brian said, plenty of time, 9:53 to go in the third.
Tackle made by number 16, Isaiah Duncan.
Well, we might have a winner here. Mr. Josh Jambon, thanks so much for listening from Tahiti in the South Pacific.
Good grief. That's incredible, man. 1st and 10. Dupree in the backfield with Blanchard. Tarpons have been getting home on those pass plays. There's a little inside pass, a little slant, caught across midfield, gain of about 7. That's number 1, Jarre Ricks.
Let's see here if the Gators are going to try and pick the tempo up a little bit.
Moving the ball has not been the issue for them. Scoring in plus territory has been. 2nd and 1 here. Blanchard making some checks at the line of scrimmage. Waiting on the snap. Inside handoff to Dupree. Chase from behind, and he got maybe to the line of scrimmage. Braxton Petrie all over it. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Braxton came from the backside and chased the runner down. Heck of a play.
Tarpons bringing in some meat. Carter Callais and Bo George is checking in. That makes it really hard to just slam this ball up the middle and get a yard. 3rd down and 1. Gators are in the gun. Inside handoff. Nope. They didn't get it. They lost yards. Throwing him back to around the 49-yard line. That's a tackle for a loss. Brought to you by the Terry L. Hunter III Foundation. Bo George has swallowed it whole. And now it's 4th down and 3 from around midfield. And if the Gators don't get this, it's going to be tough.
And, you know, the Gators are getting away from their screen game on the outside.
They've got 3 yards to get. They've got to get to the 47. They're just across midfield. It's 4th and about 2.5. Strong side of the field to the left. Fans making some noise. Blanchard waiting on the snap. Man in motion is Ricks. Play action down the middle. Batted away!
Did he catch it?
Or intercepted, even better. Tyrese Edwards snatching it out of the air. And the Tarpons will take over. 4th down turnover. Goodness, what a play from Tyrese.
Look, that was a great play by Edwards because they had a receiver that got loose.
I didn't think there was any chance he could catch it. I thought he would bat it down, but an unbelievable catch. Now the Tarpons take over, and it becomes like Jaws. Now you're seeing blood in the water if you're Big Blue. 7:54 to go in the 3rd quarter. South Lafourche up 24-7 with the football. Trips to the right side of the field. Haven Green shuffling around in the formation. Mack, inside handoff to Dardar. Lowers his shoulder. Will pick up about 3 to the 49.
We'll pick up a couple of yards. About 3.
Meathead will
Stewart and LeCompte on the tackle.
Check back in. He had checked out momentarily. Hughes came in. Meathead said, hey, I'm good. Let's give it a roll. Ball will be on the left hash. 7:22 and counting in the 3rd. The Tarpons are in total control of this game, looking to really blow it open. Mack gets the snap. Straight drop. Flushed out to the right, looking to maybe run. Nope, he'll throw it to the sideline. It's caught by Baby J, and it's a Golden Motors 1st down. Landon Jarvis makes the catch at the 43-yard line. It is a Golden Motors 1st down. And that's a really good job by Josh Mack, scrambling out of the pocket, keeping his eyes down the field and finding his, not his first option.
And a great job by Dardar picking up the defense from coming in, giving Mack that extra time. That was a heck of a job by Dardar. That's things you don't see in a scout or in the stats, but
things that add up. Winning plays. 7 minutes to go in the 3rd. Hughes is out there. It'll be a stacked backfield. He and he and Jarvis, rather. They'll hand it to Dre. Dre lowers his shoulder and will be dropped at the 41. Gain of about 2.
Pick up 2 yards in the play. 2nd and 8.
6:48 and counting for South Lafourche in the third quarter.
You can see the conditioning starting to take over here for the Tarpons.
It is a warm night. It's not necessarily hot, but it's just sticky. And the Tarpons trying to lean on a brick wall and hopefully make it break. 6:28 to go in the third. 2nd down and about 7. Mack will look to throw. Clean pocket for now. Shoots it down the middle, and it's caught. Wow. Haven Green with one heck of a grab to the 26-yard line. That's a Golden Motors first down and one heck of a pitch and catch.
That was one heck of a catch.
And that's a young man that in your scouting report right now you probably wouldn't even have circled, but coming on strong, having a big day today. Tarpons are going to take this to the hydration timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute. South Lafourche is on the move here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Jack Castanetti has got an AC joint separation in the shoulder. He got injured earlier in the ball game. Hopefully he's able to get back soon. Doesn't look like he'll get back tonight. 1st and 10 for the Tarps. Mack in an empty shotgun set. Flushed out to the right, looking to run, gets away from a defender, and will slide down at about the 19-yard line. Good gain of about 8 for Josh Mack, showing his wheels. BJ's been telling us, hey, man, he's got wheels now. And right there, he showed it.
Yeah, he ran away from that defensive guy. Got separation.
5:30 and counting. The ball at the 18-yard line. The Tarpons are now in the Joe Septic red zone. It is Meathead in the backfield with Josh Mack. Waiting on the snap. Mack will hand it to Dardar. Huge hole. Lowers the shoulder. There's a flag on the play.
Fumble.
Dardar fumbled. The Gators have it. So this is a disastrous situation where there's going to be a hold on South Lafourche, which will be declined because the Gators got the football down there inside the 10.
Yeah, there's going to be Gator ball.
So the Gators are going to get the football here, and the Tarpons, again, and we've said it, if they do have any weakness on the offensive side, it is red zone offense, and they turn it over in the red zone.
Now, notice here, Casey, that the Gators got a turnover in the red zone, and walking off it's like they lost their emotion here.
Yeah, they were a little juiced up, but not like you would think after forcing a big turnover, maybe game-changing turnover.
Honestly, I wouldn't. I mean, I didn't see any.
We'll see. South Terrebonne will play 1st and 10 from their own 8. Down 24-7. We have a whistle. What now? Play clock needs to be reset. Blanchard waiting on the snap. Shoots it as far as he can down the field. They've got a man. It's caught at the 40, 45, 50, tripped up at the 38-yard line. That's number 12, Isaiah Dupree. Got behind Resdue in the Tarpon defense that time. Dre Hughes helped Rest make the tackle. But, boy, after the turnover, South Terrebonne takes a shot, and they get out of the hole in a big way.
I think Hughes kind of got caught looking in the backfield and he took his eye off the receiver, and Rest came over to clean the play up, but he got by Hughes on that one.
This game's not over yet, folks. The Gators are fighting back. Looked like the Tarpons were about to drive a stake through the heart, but a red zone turnover has turned into a long pass play for the Gators, who are now knocking on the door. Play clock down to 1. They just got it off. Inside run to Dupree, picking through the line. He's stacked up at the 35, gain of about 3, and a late flag comes in.
Face mask.
BJ Young is not happy. And they're gonna wave it off. I think. So we have no flag. Then why'd you throw it? It'll be 2nd and 7. Gators are quickly on the ball, playing with a little tempo. Strong side of the field to the left. Tarpons are still getting lined up. Blanchard throws it deep down the field, and it's incomplete. Threw in the left side, intended for Ricks. The Tarpons had coverage all over the place there. And frankly, the blue shirts were the only ones who had a chance to catch that one.
Yeah, he overthrew the receiver on that play.
So 3rd and 7 now, 4:07 to go in the third quarter. Still a lot of time for the Gators, but you are kind of running out of time, down 3 scores. But you got to make something happen here. Blanchard gets the snap, shoots it to the sideline, nearly picked off. It was intended for Ricks, and if Ricks doesn't get a fingernail on that one, I think Alamo would have jumped it and intercepted it. Just that little ricochet caused it when the bounce a little bit off.
Big 4th-down play.
The Gators got to get to the 27-yard line. The Tarpons are trying to get off the field on 4th down. One thing that the Gators have had problems with on these obvious pass situations is protecting Blanchard. Can the Tarpons get a little rush on him here? Blanchard gets the snap. Shoots it deep down the field, and it's batted away. Incomplete. There were Tarpons all over. There was pressure on Blanchard, turnover on downs. The Tarpons get a stop. Terrence Petrie, one of the guys who swatted it to the turf.
Yeah, it's a good play reacting when the ball was in the air to come over, covered some ground, and made the play.
And how about that Tarpon defense? Got gashed last week, and they are just saying this week, no mas. They gave up an opening drive touchdown and have been dominating since then. Bending but not breaking. And now, if you're Coach Young in the Tarpon offense, you're interested in moving the football, getting 1st downs, and grinding things down. But you also got to protect the football. You turned it over on your last drive. Meathead out there with Josh Mack. Ogel in motion, Haven Green in motion. They are closing up the formation. Inside handoff to Dardar. Spinning, lowers his shoulder, got a hold on me, and he will get tripped up after a gain of about 2.
Either a mark of a good play. He fumbled, he comes back this time. 2 hands on the ball, still running hard.
Give him 3 down to the 37-yard line. Clock continuing to run, 3:33 and counting in a 24-7 Tarpon game. Dre Hughes will spell Dardar on this one. Strong side of the field to the right. Can they get Dre into some space here? He caught a touchdown earlier in the game. Side handoff to Hughes, gets a block, look out, bouncing outside. How far is he going to run? 50, 45. He's hustled out of bounds. Brian Dre's got that ability. If he breaks into the third level, you're not catching him from behind. The last guy slung him down by the shoulder pads. If not for that, he was off to the races. A big gain, Golden Motors first down.
And they're going to mark him down to the 45.
Thought he got a little farther than that, but he must have stepped out of bounds. Either way, the Tarpons keep chugging along. .309 to go in the third. Mack will hand it to Dre again, bounces outside again, now turns up the field. See, that's one thing that Dre has really done a better job of, Brian. Before it was everything outside. Now he saw, hey, outside wasn't there. I'm going to just turn up the field and take 3 yards.
Yeah, just get positive yards. Instead of just, you're right, instead of just staying to the outside.
Tarpons continuing to just chew on that clock. 2:40 and counting in the third. You're up 3 scores and you're in plus territory. Everything pulling in your favor right now. You're in control of this one. Trying to keep it that way. Mack hands it to Hughes off right tackle, and he will go down. Boy, gets body slammed to the ground at the 45, but that was after his forward progress at the 40 had been stopped. Gain of about 2.
Yeah, look, Gators are playing aggressive on defense.
Meathead will check back in. Inside of 2 minutes to go in the third. Ball right in the middle of the field, right center hash. Tarpons have a wide formation. Mack will look to throw out of the wide formation. It's a screen. It's wide open. Dardar will dive for the first down. That time the Tarpons had blockers down the field, but Meathead definitely caught it behind the line of scrimmage. No questions about that one, and it is a Golden Motors first down.
Look, Dardar has what you can't coach right there. That's just unbelievable. Of the field awareness, knowing he had to dive right there. He's in the middle of the field. You know, sometimes you see that on the sideline if you see a down marker, just knowing how many yards he had to get. That's outstanding.
1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Mack tries the hard count. They don't flinch. 1:17 and counting in the third. Another couple snaps left in this quarter. There's not been any scores in this third quarter. That's good news for the home team. Mack, play action, shoots it to the flats to Dardar. How far is he going to run? 30, 25. Green. And he gets, Green, rather, gets down to about the 24-yard line. It's been the Haven Green breakout game tonight, and he gets a Tarpon first down. It's a Golden Motors first down. Clock continuing to run. .52 seconds and counting. Hughes will be in the backfield with Mack. Figure first down run here. Tarpons are trying to take advantage of what looks like a tired defense. Mack will run the play clock down to 3. He'll snap it to Hughes. Big hole. Dre will try to bounce outside. He does. 15, 10, 5. He's leveled at the 4, but he gets right back up, and it's a Golden Motors first down.
Great job by Hughes getting to the outside, using his speed.
Dre's been waiting for this moment, and he is having a breakout game tonight. He got crushed on that end of that run, but it will be 1st and goal from the 4. Clock continuing to run. The Tarpons don't have to run a play here. If I'm BJ, I'm telling the guys right now, just come to the sidelines.
Yeah, they're not.
So the Tarpons are going to just look to the sidelines. They'll take this thing to the 4th. Put your forwards in the air, guys. South Lafourche is 12 minutes away from maybe winning their 3rd straight. It's 24-7, and Big Blues on the goal line. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Here to South Lafourche High School. We start the fourth. The Tarpons will be in scoring range at the 4-yard line, trying to drive one in right here. Actually, they got the ball at the 3-yard line.
Dre Hughes will be getting this ball.
And I'll be honest, if the Gators didn't get a second wind in that 1-minute break, he may only need it one time, as the Tarpons were starting to blow them off the ball at the end of the third quarter. But they have had a minute to rest. First and goal from the 3-yard line. Haven Green shuffling around the formation. Mack will hand it to Dre, and he's in easily. That is a Tarpon touchdown to Andravian Hughes. It's Dre Day, baby. It's 30-7 South Lafourche. And Brian, as much as we would love to praise Dre, he didn't get touched right there. Yep. That Tarpon offensive line dominating right now.
Look, they've been dominating since the first snap.
This extra point would make it a 24-point game. Snap is there. I thought they were maybe offsides. The kick is up, and it is good. It's 31-7, Big Blue. We'll be back in 1 minute. Let's take it. South Lafourche is in control here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. South Lafourche right now in Galliano. It's 31-7, 11:56 to go. Tarpons will be kicking it away. Serrano. Left to right kick. We'll go to the sidelines. It'll be caught at the 28-yard line, and will be stacked up at the 35-yard line. Good job by the Tarpons converging very quickly there on the ball.
Yeah, that was good coverage once again.
Now, if you're on defense, if for nothing else, obviously you want to get a stop as fast as you can, but if for nothing else, you keep everything in front and make the Gators use time with 11:51 to go. And this is where you're telling number 50, go and find Blanchard and introduce yourself. And usually, number 50 has no problems wanting to do that. First and 10, ball on the right hash. Blanchard with Dupree. Gets the snap. Blanchard will shoot it to the sidelines way behind the intended receiver, number 12, Dupree, Isaiah Dupree. The Tarpons at number 7, Jaden Lee in coverage.
Yeah, miscommunication. The receiver turned in, the pass went out.
A second and 10. And look, man, I know the Gators are balanced, but if this becomes pass, it's going to be hard. They need balance in their offense.
Yeah, and so far this year, they have it.
But it's tough as they are struggling also to run the football, and you're down now 24 points.
Oh.
It'll be a counter on the balls on the ground, and the Tarpons got it. Yeah, buddy. South Lafourche picks up the loose football.
44.
Guess who? Tucker Dantan scoops it up. And man, oh man, it is all Tarpons now on homecoming. Big Blue will play a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. The Gators try to counter. The communication was all wrong. They're playing jump around here. I'm about to start jumping around in the press box.
Oh, mercy.
First and 10 for South Lafourche, 11:41 to go. Ball on the left hash. Tarpons shuffling personnel. Meathead in the backfield. Mack drops back. Shoots it deep down the field. Caught! Tarpon touchdown! Chubby T in the house. And boy, Josh Mack could not have laid that one out there any better. Off of his hands, I honestly thought it was going to be intercepted. He dropped it in a basket, and the Tarpons kind of putting a little icing on the cake.
It looked like it was going to be intercepted, but Terrence does such a great job of when he sees the ball coming, he doesn't react to it, so the defense can't react.
Snap is there. They're offsides this time, so we will get a chance to do it again. Chubby T in the house. It is encroachment. The Tarpons will attempt the try again. And boy, you're facing a 3-0 team at home. There's all these concerns, man. You're going to be distracted. It's homecoming. Your defense gave up 41 points. And all these guys are doing is just lining up and making it happen. Now, the Tarpons will attempt the extra point again from a little closer. Actually, they declined it. No, they didn't decline the penalty. They do move the ball up.
No, he signaled declined. I don't.
Yeah, the officials just didn't get the memo. And look, the reason why you decline this, you want a little extra room for your kicker to get that ball over the upright. Snap is there, kick is up, it is right down the middle. And the Tarpons are in control, folks. We'll be back in 1 minute. It's a 38-7 ball game here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Here to Case Gisclair with Coach Brian Callais. Hope everybody is enjoying themselves tonight, wherever you are watching. It is a 38-7 ball game. The Tarpons are in control. They have been so good on defense since the first drive of the game. And we have an offsides on this kickoff. Scoreboard update. Thibodaux leading Central Lafourche 39-6.
Wow.
Brian, do you just fear, and I'm trying to think of a way to say this that might not make people angry over there, but the way they lost that game last week, heartbreaker, some things didn't go your way, and then now getting blasted by Thibodaux and you still got to play Terrebonne and Destrehan. Is there a fear of losing the locker room out there in Matthews right now?
You could, but they're playing a good team in Thibodaux too.
Yep. This kickoff will be popped up, caught at the 35-yard line. And again, the Tarpons are right there on the stop. Very short return out to the 42. That's number 1, Ricks. So, South Terrebonne will be playing offense. They're down big. Just trying to build a little confidence.
Yeah, I think we might see some runs.
You kind of get back to your original game plan now, knowing that this one is out of reach.
Yeah, I mean, the Gators have a lot to play for, too, in the coming weeks.
Absolutely, and they are, frankly, in a much more friendly classification than the Tarpons. They're in Division II. Tarpons will be joining them next year. Number 7, Breeze Blanchard, will be back there. He's got Dupree in the backfield with him. Kevin Short will be split out wide. Short is in motion. Waiting on the snap. Inside handoff to Dupree, bouncing outside, looking for some green grass, lowers his shoulder and gets about 7 out to the 49-yard line. 11-15 and counting in a game that the Tarpons are in total control of. 38 unanswered points for South Lafourche.
Final score, Lutcher 51, Assumption 8.
Oof. I saw Vanderbilt had a big lead over Morgan City.
Shaw 24-6 over Lafayette Christian.
Terrebonne had a 42-24 lead over Hanville last I checked in the third. That would be just a huge win for them. 2nd and 3. Blanchard keeps it, shovels it out there to Dupree, who's got the first down at about the 47-yard line, lowers his shoulder. Rests on the stop.
The Gators will pick up a first down.
Oh, man, Rummel and John Curtis. John Curtis up 21-19 in the fourth quarter.
So you just know that was probably a missed conversion or a missed extra point or two in that one.
Patterson still has a 32-19 lead over Bourgeois.
Brian, they're on their 3rd head coach in like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's a fascinating score to me. 10-13 to go in the 4th. Here, the Gators playing a 1st and 10. Blanchard, straight drop, throws it deep down the field, and it's incomplete. Tarpons had coverage there.
On the near side, looks to be he had Ricks open.
Yeah, a bust and he didn't see it, huh? Tell you what, I know we've been shouting out Dre Hughes a lot, and rightfully so, playing with an injured meathead tonight. But, boy, the Tarpon secondary is stepping up without Jack Castaneda as well. They have been real good. It'll be 2nd and 10, 9:59 to go in regulation. Next week, we're at E.D. White. Cardinals are going to get their first win of the season tonight, you would think. But you never know. We haven't gotten a scoreboard update there. It's a handoff to Dupree. Lowers his shoulder, diving to the 45, gain of about 2.
Good job by Tyrese Edwards coming up to finish the tackle.
Is there a flag? Yeah, there's a flag that just came in at the last second here. Let's see what we got. They're talking to Aaron Babin. And this is not a conversation that seems to be very friendly to Aaron Babin, so I think this might be on the Gators. Nope, they're walking it down the field. Why don't you give us a signal there, old white hat? Yeah, they are walking the wrong direction. Personal foul in South Terrebonne. It's been a rough one at times. I figured, hey, look, Aaron's arguing with the official. I didn't think he'd be arguing on a call in South Lafourche, but then the official started walking the wrong way.
Yeah.
So personal foul in South Terrebonne. It will now be 2nd and about 17. Clock continuing to run. Blanchard waiting on the snap. He's got Dupree in the gun. Clock stopped at 9:43. There's the snap. Blanchard under pressure. It's a screen caught by Dupree. Working up the field. That's illegal man down the field. So I'll tell you exactly what happened there. How the Tarpons kept Meathead behind the line of scrimmage on his reception. The Gators did not. They had guys blocking down the field, and Dupree caught that ball 2-3 yards up the field. That's illegal man down the field. And just frankly, a fundamental miscue by the Gators. And this is frankly an easy call by the officials because they had a wall about 10 yards down the field blocking. And that is the call.
We have an ineligible man downfield.
Tarpons will take the penalty. It'll be second down and a ton.
The official signaled the play and looked to the visitor side. I guess to let Coach Bobbin know.
Well, look, Aaron is not happy. He's upset, but Aaron will watch this one on tape. Aaron's a stand-up guy. That one was not close. His receiver caught the pass 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, and they had a wall blockers 10 yards down the field. Something tells me the frustration might be more with the 38-7 than with that last play. And Aaron is letting them have it, but at some point we got to roll the play clock or make him call a timeout. Because we now have the game stopped with a coach arguing a call, and that's frankly not the way this should be going.
Well, I think he may be arguing it was a little late flag.
We do roll the clock.
It's third and
ions.
Extremely long.
Yeah, third and ions for the Gators. Just been one of those nights. South Terrebonne's a good football team, but they have not put their best foot forward here tonight. And we have a flag, and I think timeout by South Terrebonne.
Timeout Gators.
And I think Coach Babin's going to get his pound of flesh here for the next minute or so.
All right, our student section spirit.
We'll keep it here. I feel like we are well ahead of schedule.
Stephanie Terrebonne on the track to claim your prize.
When play resumes, it'll be third, and they're at the 38, 50. It's third and 24 coming up. And right now, honestly, Brian, if we're being honest with ourselves, both teams now, outcome's no longer in question. Both of these teams don't have huge rosters. Your biggest focus is on getting to your respective field houses without injury.
Absolutely.
E.D. White is up 49-0. We think one of our buddies for a scoreboard update there. It's brought to you by Patriot Marine Services. Tarpons want to keep everything in front. You could give up a 10, 15-yard catch here, just come up and rally and make a play. On third and Lockport here for South Terrebonne. Blanchard will be in the gun. There's the snap, straight drop, shoots it to the sideline, caught and stacked up, and the ball comes out. It's incomplete.
Incomplete pass,
Joao Arujo meets Kevin Sharp, and it falls incomplete. And that'll be fourth and Lockport for South Terrebonne.
Arujo did a great job coming up and laying the wood to that receiver.
And the Gators, understandably so, waving the white flag. They'll punt the football away. The right decision here on 4th and a mile. And if I'm South Lafourche, I don't even have a man deep. They do. They have Terrence back deep, but I would probably tell Terrence just let this thing roll wherever it rolls. Possession is more important than anything right now. It's a fake. And this is just, frankly, I don't understand what that is. It's 4th and 1,000. They snap it to Dupree, and he loses yards. Tackle for a loss brought to you by the Terry L. Hunter III Foundation. And I don't understand that one. But the Tarpons will take it. And I don't think Coach Babin understands that one either, because he seems to be laying into his punt team. Just one of those nights for the guys in the white jerseys. And look, they're 3-0. They're a good football team. They just ran into a buzzsaw tonight. Tarpon offense will take the field, and it looks like it's going to be some twos out there. That'll be the end of the night for Josh Mack. We're going to see Bo Robert out there. We're going to see number 18, Lakin Filinich, get some varsity carries. Hey, look, don't get it twisted now. 18 can carry that football. We saw him in the middle school ranks. Tarpons will call, the Gators will call a timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute. The Tarpons are up 38-7 here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. We're back. South Lafourche will take over after the possession change with a bunch of new jerseys out there. Get to see Lakin Filinich get his first varsity carry right here. Lowers his shoulder. He'll be dropped at about the 32. Brian, this is a young man that South Lafourche's coaching staff is very excited about. He was one heck of an LCO football player, and they've still got that starting offensive line out there, so they're going to get a little push. Don't be surprised if he could break one right here and make something happen.
Oh, you got the Filinich name. You good.
Yeah, right. That's exactly right. 8:28 and counting in a fourth quarter that has begun to drag a little bit.
They may throw it here.
Bo Robert. We've seen some Bo Robert this year. Play clock still down to 10. They maybe got on the line of scrimmage a little too soon, making them guys be in that stance a long time. Now they'll snap it. They handed to Filinich. Big hole. 20. Dropped at the 17. It's a Golden Motors first down. Attaboy, Lakin Filinich. Very gifted young man, and he got a big hole and showed, hey, coach, I could run that football through them holes too. Lakin, frankly, was expected to have a huge role in the Tarpons secondary, but got injured in the preseason camp, is just now getting back all the way. Has found his way on the offensive side. 1st and 10 from the Joe Septic red zone. Those offensive linemen are going to tell Bo Robert, Bo, we got to get to the line of scrimmage a little later. Got to the line at 14 that time. They'll snap it now. Inside run to Filinich, nothing. Good job by the Gator defense there, swallowing it up. It's 22 on the stop. That is Verdon.
Good sportsmanship from the Gators. I believe it was number 66. Max Poirier, or he helped Filinich up.
Brian, I got a scoreboard update that is going to really rattle some college football chains after this 2nd and 11 play. Robert will hand it to Lakin again. Lakin will lower his shoulder, be dropped at about the 14. How about this? With 2 minutes to go, Virginia 35, Florida State 28.
Pick up about 4 yards.
Wow.
Florida State trying to stay undefeated. Virginia trying to ruin that. We're going to have a hydration timeout here before this next 3rd down play. Tarpons don't have to run a snap. The official will watch it down to 6 minutes, and we will take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute with South Lafourche on their way to their 3rd straight win. It's 38-7 with 6 minutes to go. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. It is going to be a 3rd down and about 5. Tarpons at the 15-yard line trying to put in some insurance, but they're well in control, 38-7 with 6 minutes to go. Backups in there. They'll hand it to Filinich. Filinich will ride the wave and will be stopped a little short. Try field goal, BJ. We got an injured South Terrebonne defender. I think this is a golden opportunity to see if Serrano can make this type of a kick with the ball at the 17-yard line. In the 3rd quarter, Terrebonne is leading Hahnville 42-24, and they have just broken a long pass and are in the red zone. Brian, there's when you watch like a hurricane and you see some satellite loops and it's getting better organized.
Yeah.
That storm in Houma is starting to get better organized right now. Terrebonne High School is really, really good. Here we got a 4th down and about 3. They've got to get to the 8. 5:20 and counting. The officials are being a little liberal with the clock, and it'll be a delay of game. Well, that felt like it went by pretty fast. So it'll be 4th and long now. Ball back to the 16-yard line. You got to get it to about the 8.5. And it'll roll again, and the Tarpons are A-okay with that. They're going to run 25 more seconds off the clock. So really not much of an issue with the penalty, to be honest. See if they let Robert throw it here. He has a very good arm. Pressure coming. He will look to throw it. He'll put it in the end zone. And, incomplete. Off of Eno Alamo's tips, and there's a flag. Wow. Couple of flags in the end zone. Maybe some pass interference. And we await on the official verdict. Brian, I will tell you, I am as big blue as there is in the world. It is my 20th homecoming. I did not see a foul there on that play.
You get the break sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, they're still talking about it too now, but there were 2 flags, so 2 officials would have to change their mind. And we have pass interference on the defense. And it is a 1st down. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. That's what they were discussing. That 2nd flag was a 15-yard variety. Wow. Just the wheels kind of coming off the bus a little bit. Now it's going to be 1st and goal from prime scoring position for Lakin to maybe get his first varsity touchdown here. Ball will be inside the 5 at the 4. 4:48 to go.
First and goal.
See if the Tarpons get a little push. They've got some new linemen in there now. Carter Callais still in at center, but they do have some reserves in there with him. I don't know what we're waiting on. Guys, it's 38-7, man. There's 4:48 to go. Let's play. I promise you it'll be okay if we play. There we go. And we'll roll it. There's the snap. Inside handoff to Filinich. He's swallowed up. Good job by the Gator defense that time. Not willing to concede a score. That was 24 on the stop. Shea Trahan.
I know it's the game's well in hand, but when you get a pass interference call, I don't think the clock should start.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially on a dropped pass. It should just be incomplete dead ball. It's rolling now. We're at about the 4-minute mark. 2nd and goal from the 6. Robert waiting on the snap. Will keep it on the right.
Oh,
lowers his shoulder and will be dropped at about the 1.5. Good read from Bo Robert.
Good job falling forward. He took the hit and fell forward for an extra yard.
3:44 and counting. The Tarpons trying to get a little insurance.
Looks like Leo Richardell checked in the game for the Tarpons.
That's some 9th graders in there, brother.
Yeah.
The young ladies on the track are screaming "Allons Poisson." It has been one of those nights on homecoming tonight. It has been all South Lafourche. They're trying to get 1.5 yards here to add some insurance. Robert waiting on the snap. Inside handoff. Filinich is in, and it is a Tarpon touchdown. 44-7. The 9th grader plunges it home. And South Lafourche adding on insurance score for the road. And a good job by some of those backup offensive linemen. And BJ's telling them they're going to go for 2 here. Maybe they're going to, I don't know what they're going to do, to be honest with you. It doesn't look like they have a kicker out there.
And Jean Robert on the block.
Jean-Robert Saeber. Big boys pushing. 3:08 to go. South Lafourche will run a play here as opposed to getting the kicker Serrano back out there. It's another run to Filinich. He does not get anywhere, and that will bring us to the end of the possession. The Tarpons add 6 to their lead. It's 44-7. We'll take what will likely be our final timeout, a 1-minute break with it all South Lafourche. We'll be back in 1 on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. And here we go. Little low wobbly kick that'll be caught at the 25-yard line, working up the field, lowering his shoulder, driving to the 44. I believe it was number 11. Nope, that was not number 11. That was number 0, Brody Dupre.
He's all over.
Brian Lopez with some pressure right there.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Patriot Marine Services. Terrebonne just added a field goal to their lead. They are up 45-24 at Tom B over Hanville. And look, Brian, I love me some Terrebonne. I'm shocked that they're 3 scores up.
Yeah.
But Tyler's been telling us. He's been trying to warn us. And you know the thing about Tyler, like he's been on state championship teams, so he does know what it looks like, to be fair. And he's just kind of had that inkling. The Gators still have their first ones out there trying to get a score for the road. 3:01 to go. Blanchard will hand it to Dupree. Nothing. Good job by the Tarpon defense there, giving up a yard. Big 66 Max Porche for South Terrebonne, helping up a Tarpon defender. Good sportsmanship. That's one thing. We haven't had a whole lot of pushing and shoving and fisticuffs and none of that tonight. It's been a clean football game by both teams. And you like to see that.
Yeah, I mean, you got a little bit jaw, and that's high.
That's a district game.
That's football.
Nothing out of control. 2nd and 9. Blanchard will look to throw. Shoots it down the sideline, caught. And that'll be number 9 on the grab, Dean. He's pushed out of the 38-yard line.
Career. Fleming. That'll be a first down for the Gators.
They do stop the clock as he got out of bounds. Frankly, I'm shocked that they stopped the guy. In fact, it's already running again. So never mind. 2:03 and counting. Tarpons are going to get to 3-1. The Gators are going to join them. 3 straight for South Lafourche. As they head to Edie White. It's the snap. Throw it to the sidelines, trying to make some guys miss. 35-30 or run out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. That is number 1, Jaire Ricks. He does have a first down.
Jaire Ricks. That'll be a Gator first down.
To the 26-yard line, 1:37 to go. Figure the Gators are going to try to get into the end zone one last time here. And I got to tell you, the Tarpons still got most of their ones out there. They're not trying to surrender anything here. Blanchard with Dupre. Strong side of the field to the right. Will hand it to Dupre, and he'll be hit and dragging defenders down to about the 16-yard line. Joao Arujo tackles him.
Arujo on the tackle.
But a gain of about 8 or 9.
Clock still running.
Yeah, not too many more snaps left in this one. The next snap might be inside of a minute. We're 1:15 right now. I want to thank everybody so much for joining us tonight. We're going to have a very short pregame show once this one wraps up. Get Brian and I's final thoughts. Blanchard gets the snap. Throw it to the sideline. Tarpons converge on the ball and will tackle the ball carrier inbounds at the 13-yard line. Short gain. Clock continues to run. That was Ricks on the catch.
32. Goday on the tackle. That was a nice tackle.
Gators are in hurry up. 40 seconds to go, trying to maybe build a little momentum. Get the snap, shoot it to the end zone, 50-50 ball, and it's caught. Touchdown. Nice pitch and catch. Can you give me a number, Brian?
Thinking maybe 12.
It's Dupre. All the way, yeah, that's Isaiah Dupre, all the way on the far side of the field from me. Apologize, I didn't have the best view of that one.
Isaiah Dupre.
But it is Dupre on the grab, and it's 44-13.
Did you just double check me?
I didn't double check.
Casey Gisclair.
The guy who admittedly can't see 99% of the time. How dare I double check him, huh?
You double checked me.
The Gators will attempt the extra point. I promise you we're keeping it here after the extra point. Snap is there. Kick is up, nearly blocked, but it is good. And it's 44-14. So we got a kickoff and then pretty much a kneel down, and then that'll be a wrap for week 4.
Congratulations again to all of the homecoming court tonight.
Hontville has just scored, and it's 45-31 out there at Tom B. I'm sorry, Brian.
See, my bad. To see if I can give y'all a couple of extra scores here.
And also one more time, our king, Mr. Terrence Pete, and our queen, Miss Emmy Eward.
So the Tarpons are going to get a win.
Thibodeau's up 46-6 over Central.
See that, Brian, that's just shocking to me, man. Like, we saw both teams, and I get it. Yeah, Thibodeau did beat South, but I'm shocked that one is a running time game.
Country Day 49-36 over Douglas.
You know what Thibodeau's starting to remind me of? The Terry Former team at South Lafourche, winning close early, and now they're starting to believe, just starting to blast people.
Bell Chase 14-6 over Bonneville. Bourgeois cutting in. Patterson 32-25 over Bourgeois. West St. John all over Homer Christian 58-0.
Not a huge surprise there. West St. John's got one heck of a program.
Final score, Curtis 21, Rummel 19. Curtis just don't lose.
Oh, my gosh. That's a heartbreaker. Tarpons got their first unit out there to catch this kick, and I think the word will be catch it and then just go down. I don't think they want Meathead and Dre and those guys taking any lick here, and the Gators may be trying an onside kick. I don't understand why you'd want to put that on film. Down 30, but we'll see. Nope, there you go, kicking it away. A bounce at the 20, and Dre will do a backflip.
No, that was...
And there's a flag on the play.
Oh, number 6.
That was Edwards.
Tyrese. Personal foul on South Terrebonne. What? He pointed the wrong way, and it's going to end up being on South Lafourche. What are we doing here, man?
I think he called one on each.
For what? No one was near one another. The guy caught the ball and then immediately dove to the ground.
It may have been away from the play, maybe.
Oh, goodness. 44-14. We're one kneel down away, I hope, from wrapping this thing up. And we're still discussing this foul, whatever it was, in a 30-point game with 23 seconds to go. They are going to walk it back. I really hope they didn't call a flag on Tyrese for diving with the football.
They called a dead ball, so I don't.
But there were no Gators in pursuit. Who could have hit someone? I don't.
It had to be away from the play.
Yeah, I don't get it. But one more snap, and then we're out of here. There's the kneel down, and that should be a wrap. No timeout by Coach Babin, and that will wrap up tonight's ball game. South Lafourche is going to get a win. Brian, some final thoughts as the Tarpons at homecoming defend their home field and get a lopsided win over South Terrebonne.
That's the end of the game. Thanks again.
Yeah, look, Tarpons did on offense. They controlled the football, controlled the line of scrimmage. I think they were solid on the offensive line again. And defense improved much better. I think we had good special teams play. As Coach Young is talking to all officials, he wanted to get clarification.
Yeah, interesting night with that. But anyway, Meathead got a little dinged, and Brian, frankly, the Tarpons showed, hey, we got some other dudes who could touch the football here, man. Terrence gets a couple of big ones, but in the backfield we see a little Baby J, we see a little Dre Hughes had a couple scores. Tarpons showed, hey, man, we got some depth here with our skill guys.
Yeah, look, we say it every week. It's just next man up in this offense. You just plug them in, and when they are getting the opportunity, they produce. And just a great job once again by the Tarpon offense. I think controlled the game from the get-go. After that first possession, it was just all Tarpons.
So South Lafourche gets a 44-14 win over South Terrebonne. That'll put a pin in our coverage tonight. We want to thank our crew, the Gisclair sisters out there, for their time tonight. We appreciate them. So for Jason in the studio and Brian Callais to my right, this is Casey Gisclair signing off.